Are you filming it? Did you hit record? Oh, you're recording? Okay. Ready, Nico? Okay, I just wanted to show this thing. It says Cuddles. I don't know, some sort of summer wrap. Can you get? So normally I put him on the raft like this. What is that? Oh, the light. So I'll put him on the raft like that. Okay. Yeah! And then, I like to fill the bathtub up as far as it can go because you want him to have as much of his body be able to be in the water as possible, under the water, like submerged in water. He's actually kind of getting big for this thing because he's starting to climb out. He wants to like move out of it, but I actually haven't put him on it in kind of a little while because I've been using this other one that I'll show you. Yeah, so then I think he's trying to get out of this. But this is nice because you can use it like this. You can push it down like this and then let his legs submerge all the way in the water. And he's just free to, he's holding them up right now, but go ahead. He, it gives them the chance to just be free. So, and then also, the nice thing about this raft is that our OT, she really cares about vestibular motion, with the ear, the equilibrium with the balance, with the swinging motion. So something like this, she always really likes. I kind of actually stopped doing this. I did this for a while, but I just think he's kind of getting a little bit mobile for it. But if you want to do something like this where you just go back and forth and see how they like it, you just have to do it a little bit. And then, so what I'll do is I'll hold him like this with one hand under his tailbone and the other supporting his neck. And I'll actually get all the way down in, can you see me? Mm-hmm. All the way down like this. This is my yoga pose. But so I'm getting all the way into the water, and I pretty much just submerge his whole body like this. And I hold him by the neck and the head like this, and he floats. So I like this because it's not hurting him at all. And obviously if the baby cries, then you want to just be careful with what you're doing. And is it a hurt cry, or is it just this is new and I'm uncomfortable? But the water's actually probably a little bit warm. Is it warm? Is it warm? Nico usually smiles, so that I usually know that it's okay. But he wasn't always like this. He hated the bath for like the first 2 months, I feel like. But so I'll hold him like this and then just let his legs float. And then his arms can get in the water. And, not all babies like to be on their backs like this in the water. So you just have to kind of gauge. But I'm fully supporting him. He's not, you just have to be careful. Now he's getting older and more able now. So
you wouldn't have done this when he was that young.
I wouldn't have done this at all. I mean, I just really started, I mean, now I can support sit him up, which I could never do. He really only started doing this within the last month. So now I can hold him up like this, and he likes to splash. And really, I really couldn't do this a month ago. So this is really new. Putting him on his belly in the water is very new. I just started doing that, and he'll be 11 months on the 15th. So every baby's different. I can really handle him a lot better now. So this is something that like he's comfortable with now because he has a much better head control. But even this he hates because he still has to kind of pick his head up. He likes it a little bit, but it's still hard for him. These are some of the things I did when he was younger. I would sit in the bathtub with him and I would lay his back in between my legs. And I would kind of just support him that way. Or I would sit in the bathtub and put him in between my legs, and I would put my right hand here and I would just hold him just like this, and I would be in the water with him. See, he's mad because he wants to sit up. So, yes, you had a taste of the good life. So then the other thing, just in the same part, I'm just gonna let go of some of this water.
Do you recommend the blue tub?
Yes, I do. Because then when you pee in the tub, it turns green, right? So I'm gonna let some of the water out. And then, Shawnee, if you can, could you get that yellow thing?
Yeah.
Would you be able to?
I can.
Okay, good. Just kind of throw it in the water. It's fine. There.
What is that?
What's that?
A spongy.
Can you clip the? How did I do that?
What?
With one hand. I can't. Oh my god. Okay. All right. See, even then, you just kind of hold your breath sometimes. I do. I hold my breath.
That's probably a good example of how to do it. Is this for a new mother?
Yeah, this is for my friend Rebecca, who has a baby. He's 2 months old, maybe.
Aww. Little boy, little girl.
A boy.
Aww.
All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna put him back on there, just so I can have 2 hands here.
What happened?
I haven't used this green mat in a while, and I actually bathe him a lot by myself, so I kind of. So recently, I've been using this pad so that I don't have to hold him in the bathtub all the time. So, but what I would recommend is. Oh, I just want to make sure it's not cold. What I would recommend is something like this. And filling it up with enough water that it comes to like his ears, so that he has the space to kick his legs. And he's usually not wearing a diaper, so he likes, he maybe moves a little bit more because he's not wearing a diaper, but I put a diaper up for the video. So
No balls in the video.
no baby balls in the video. So that's a good thing for him there. And then I just have some measuring cups that the kids are playing with that I give him to play with.
What are you gonna do with that?
And then and this gives him a chance to do, floor time in the water. And I mean, there's not a whole lot of water here, but he can at least, feel that there's a lot of water there. And now that he's starting to roll more, I'll lower the level all the way. And then that'll give him a chance to, because when he starts to roll over now, the water gets into his eyes. So I'll lower it even more if he starts to just wanting to roll. But this normally occupies him for a while. So that's a little bit about how we like to do water therapy in the bathtub without actually having a pool. So if you have any questions, let me know. Nico, say bye. Say bye-bye.
You can say Seacrest out.